Heidi ho, neighborinos. This is O-ren with Immortal Dynasty Tarot. I'm coming at you live July 23rd to do a general tarot reading for the sign of Pisces. I'm new to this, so hello guys. I've been interested in tarot. I am a Pisces sun, Pisces moon, Scorpio rising, Taurus and Venus, and I'm the cusp of an Aries. There's a lot going on, but I'm very intuitive, and I just wanted to do a reading and start doing readings for you guys. And there's been a lot of crazy things happening as of late, and I just feel like the energy's so like so I just want to do a reading and clarify and give some guidance. If you ever need any personal readings or consultations, just the information's below, and you can email me about any requests that you have. I'd love to help. So let's get into it. I was pre-shuffling the cards and was meditating on the cards. I already prayed over the cards to get energy and guidance from my ancestors, from the universe, from source energy, to see exactly what's going on, because guys, July has been crazy, okay? I'm done with July. It's over. It felt like a battlefield, and it's all mental and spiritual warfare. It's like too much going on, which is resulting in so many people. I feel like everyone's just hanging by a thread. We're all just trying to hold on for friggin' August. Like, August is looking quite nice right now, like the light at the end of the tunnel. Because boy, this July energy though. And I know Pisces has gone through it. Sorry, dropped a card. Pisces been going through it. This fell. Knight of Wands in reverse. Like, we're not having it. I'm telling you, we're not having it. Any slick Rick shit, any fly-by-night bullshit, anyone just trying to rush in and rush out aggressively, we're just not feeling that kind of energy right now, okay? We've had our fill. We're done. Like, it's done. And we feel deeply, so it greatly affects us. We're so intuitive, and the energy is just palpable right now. I could feel it every day. I'm just waiting. I just want to go. We all just want to go and get all of our thoughts and all of our feelings towards things and just moving the fuck on down the river, like bloop, 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 like I'm done. So what's going on for Pisces from now until the beginning of August of 2018? What's going on for my Pisces? I'm just gonna read whatever comes out. I don't usually read reversals unless I feel that it's necessary. I'm gonna do a general read, guys. Pisces from now until the beginning of August. What's going on for Pisces? Ooh, cards fell out. The first set that fell out was Temperance, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. So basically what this is telling me right now is that from now until the beginning of August, we know that July has been a very tumultuous roller coaster. I feel like Temperance, we're trying to find balance within ourselves. Pisceans are truly trying to balance themselves, excuse my nails, and try and ground themselves with their emotion and their logical mind, and have that balanced out so that we can create something new. Because truthfully, Pisceans are alchemists, and this is what this card represents, Temperance, and it's major arcana. So this is a major effect on our lives, Pisceans. We're truly in our zone, and we're trying to not let outside forces affect us. we're not allowing external occurrences around us, negative, especially negative, to penetrate what we're trying to do mentally and spiritually. We're in our zone. We're mixing that water. We're trying to create something new. The enlightenment around her head, you can see the blue flares, you know, around her mind and her head. Everything's working out. She's pulling some alchemist magic and she's manifesting what it is that she needs to manifest. It's also stating that we're trying to have patience in this time, because July has been very difficult, I think, for all of us, mentally and spiritually, you know, physically. It is the boiling pot, the moment in which you become reborn, and in order to be reborn and melded into something new, to evolve, it's gonna feel icky, and you need to have patience during that time. And I think that's what we're trying to do, Pisceans. We're really trying to balance ourselves and not get involved with no fuckery. We're not trying to fight with nobody. We're just keeping to ourselves, trying to manifest what it is that we need or want in our lives quietly. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which to me is really nice, because I feel like Pisceans then are stepping into their own. They're feeling very secure. They're getting their money up. They're investing in the right things and situations. They're keeping to themselves. They're not really involved. Again, there are two people now, the Temperance and Nine of Pentacles, where we see a theme of you being on your own. And even if you're in a relationship, you could still be within yourself, if that makes sense. Like, you're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling confident in yourself, Pisces. You're standing in your truth. Your truth is leading to more stability and self-confidence and self-care. You know, you're just swirling around the place like you're in a ball. Like, yep, even though this crazy ish is happening around me, I'm just gonna do me. I'm gonna focus on my finances, my business, my career, my project, my family. I'm gonna focus on taking care of myself and building my wealth. And it's coming for you, Pisces. It actually is, because these cards just fell out. And then we have the Five of Cups. This card. Basically, you're going to feel possibly that there's something lingering on for Pisceans right now, possibly, in which there was a lot of love and care and connection and emotional connection. Maybe you've had friends or an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend or something, family, some kind of situation that's involving your emotions and your feelings and your intuition and history. You're still looking at that, Pisces. You're basically people say that this card is the, oh, you're crying over spilt milk shit. And it's like, you know what? Sometimes it's not just spilt milk, right? There are some doors that you need to close, Pisces, and it might hurt for you that you have to do these things. But it's stopping you from moving on. It's stopping you from fully living this life. It's stopping you from manifesting the things that you need to manifest in your life, okay? You can't move forward if you're doing this. And unfortunately, again, July was very hard in terms of feeling low vibrational energies all around you. It's exploding in July. And it's time to turn around, Pisces. It's time to turn around. I know we loafed around a lot and like to take our time and like reminisce or pick apart the things that went wrong and where we went wrong, and then we go into martyrdom, and it's like, like, you know, if you're not a Pisces, you don't get it. I get it. But homie, those cups have fallen. There ain't nothing in there anymore. And there's two beautiful cups filled with love and support and friendship and everything that you want right behind you. If you would just get your mind out of the past hurts and pain and conflicts and look to the future, okay? There's a bridge in the back. You need to cross over the bridge. It's time to let go. Whatever it is that you're holding on to, let go, because it's holding you back from what will bring you true happiness. Whether that's a relationship, you know, focusing more on family and friends and positive people that should be there, focusing on projects or goals, the things that you've always put on the shelf. Now it's time to dust that off and focus on yourself and your endeavors, because you're worth it, and you're wasting time looking at shit that didn't work out. So through all this, you're trying to have patience to manifest this beautiful life, whatever you envision for yourself, especially financial abundance and happiness and feeling good in yourself for once, you know, like 100. But you gotta get away from that, B. Bye. Bye. What else is going on for Pisces? 2018. Pisces, July 2018 to August 1st. What's going on? What fell out? Okay, so the Two of Pentacles and the Star. Let me look at this Two of Pentacles. This could say that basically from now until the beginning of July, you're going to be juggling a lot of different things, Pisces. You're going to have a lot of priorities in the air, suspended. You're going to feel like your emotions are rocking you back and forth. Like, I feel like it's a moody time for Pisces, and you might have some decisions that you need to make and prioritize yourself and your time. Prioritize how you allot your emotions and what you allow to happen, you know. Being more self-aware of yourself and not allowing other people's priorities and things that are dropped on your head constantly to rock you. You're going to be balanced in yourself. You're going to be mastering your emotions. You're going to be working hard and putting focus finally on what you feel needs to be focused on in your life, instead of allowing other people to cloud that judgment for you. Your thoughts right now are very focused on your desires, right? Because of the red hat, I just keep staring at the red hat, and red usually means the root chakra, and just thinking about stability and, you know, desire. Sometimes you're just thinking about what it is that you want and you're gonna go for it. You have a lot of shit going on right now, but you're willing to make that decision. You're willing to make that sacrifice and make a decision in terms of how you want your life to go. And that's not always something that Pisces do. They don't always focus on themselves in the sense of living completely out loud, right? Even though we do, but I mean in terms of not just in your mind, and in that sense, it's living out loud in life and letting and starting to manifest what it truly is that we want, and not taking any prisoners. Like, we're just done. We're gonna do what we gotta do. But you gotta juggle, you gotta find the balance. It's gonna be a grind, but you're making your way up there, Pisces. You just gotta balance those emotions again, because in the background they're getting a little rocky, but I think August will be a much calmer time. It's just, again, a moment where you're maybe starting a new project. You know, trying to have a better life-work balance. And your heart is guiding you at this time. The shoes are green. And that's the heart chakra. Like, your heart is going to guide you to where you need to be. And your desires are going to guide you. And your passion's going to guide you. But you need to make a decision on what it is that you truly want to focus on. And you got the star with that. And the star talks all about healing and just having your wish. Like, you have a wish to do something here with your life, or just moving on and doing your project finally, because you keep talking about it and how you're gonna do it, or, you know, change jobs, do that passion, start acting, whatever it is that you wanted to do. It's now the time. It's perfect timing. There's a wish happening, and I think you're also healing yourself and balancing yourself again, because you had the Temperance and then the star came out. Like, you're trying to really balance yourselves, guys. I'm proud of you. You're really healing the parts that need healing. You're being vulnerable. You're being open. You know, you're allowing hope to enter into your life, and that's the strongest thing that you can do, because it to me, it's just another form of manifestation. Right? You're manifesting your desires within yourself and emotionally and in real life. You know? Or you might be putting in the work to become a star, you know, or to do certain things in your life that you were never too open to do or scared to do. But there's a lot of hope in this and getting a wish granted. So you need to really be cognizant of, again, what it is that we're trying to manifest, what it is that we're trying to put our attention to, because the wish is coming. We're major manifestors, and I think that we need to start as Pisceans using it in the right way, for the right reasons and for the right things. And it can happen. Gonna get a message possibly about an exciting time, an exciting message, or something's going on. Or maybe there's a fire sign that's kind of like analyzing you or watching you from a distance, making a judgment call. This could be dealing with work too, or relationships. I'm just calling out whatever I see, guys. Let's put down some... Victory! The Victory card came out. I love this card. It's the Six of Wands. This literally popped out because I was thinking about Pisces and like all the stuff that's going on, and like trying to balance yourselves, and you guys are really trying to motivate, you know, stick to yourselves, put your head down, get the work done, finally get to a place that you've always been to or always wanted to go to, and you get victory out of it. Victory. Look how proudly he's sitting on that horse, and there's people around him with their raised wands of, you know, desire and passion. You're victorious. There's a wreath around your wand that you're holding as you ride this white horse, clothed in green. It's like you're, whatever your passions are, or whatever sets your heart on fire, Pisces, you need to follow that in yourself, because it's going to lead you to victory. I think that's what this is trying to say with everything else. The fact that you can manifest, the fact that you are more aware of yourself and your talents, or certain energies at play, pathologies that have been going on in your family or your life. You're more aware of yourself now, and you've healed yourself, and you've been in that process. All of you have been dealing with different scenarios, but it's saying that like the work that you're putting in for yourself is going to lead to victory, and whatever sets your heart on fire, you need to follow that. Whatever you're passionate about, you need to follow that. Like whatever you've always wanted to do that your heart speaks to in any capacity. I don't care what it is, except, you know, crime or anything bad like that. I'm not about that, kids. But like whatever passions you have in here, it's gonna lead you to victory. So you need to follow it. You need to start following it now, not in just in your mind, but in the real world, chasing it, doing it, putting in the work, grinding towards it, because it's gonna lead to victory. Some sort of victory in your life, whether that's internal or external. But this card shows an external situation here where you're going to be praised, where people are going to recognize you for the things that you've done, right? And you're going to be victorious because you basically, you know, won a battle, won a situation with your pride, with your determination, with your passion, The passion is going to lead you to the victory that you personally wanted for yourself. And you're going to know it, and everyone else is going to recognize that as well. It's a very positive card. There's a lot of success I see here. And with everything else that came out or popped out, it's basically saying you're doing the work. You have to put in the work if you're not doing that work, because, you know, it's not going to happen if you don't do anything. And you need to start manifesting the things that you want in life and being clear on what you want. Stop crying over spilt milk. You know, stop juggling 10 million things, because at the end of the day, with that victory, bottom of the deck, you're going to get that 10 of Pentacles. You're going to get that financial stability when you start thinking with your heart. When you start letting your heart guide you. You're going to get the stability, you know, that you've always wanted. Or like complete abundance, wealth. You know, the family you've always wanted, when you start focusing and prioritizing on what it is that you need to do for yourself, you know, and letting your heart guide you victoriously to the 10 of Pentacles. Now, I'm not saying that this is everything. Money is not everything, but abundance is, and abundance can be many things. But this card, to me, is the everything card, and you're completely stable, and you have a wonderful home. You know, your ancestors are smiling on you. Or at you. There's 2 dogs and the baby, and your other half is there with you, celebrating and happy, and you have all the abundance that you need and pentacles that you need. But you don't get there without manifesting first and doing the work. But it's saying, to me, I'm feeling that you're very close, Pisces. It's like July 23rd is the deciding factor. Your graduation from letting go of past hurts, pains, pathologies, things that did not serve you, things that are not meant for you, allowing them to fall away, to ride into this, to be yourself, to be one with yourself, to be victorious in success, having success in your life. That's interesting. The Ace of Swords fell out, so you might be receiving a communication shortly between now until the beginning of August. There might be a communication through email or conversation. Oh, a conversation. Ooh. Okay, guys, this fell out. So there's a conversation that might be happening with an emperor, an older man in your life, maybe a boss, someone with authority, someone that is in charge, someone that is running a business or an enterprise, or the head of the family, a father relationship with your father, or, you know, something of that nature. This kind of character, this could also mean Aries, and some people say Taurus, but really it's an Aries card. You might be having conversations with this individual, the Emperor, regarding a new beginning, and there's going to be a new beginning or a new conversation that comes up, an email, an opportunity that happens. Or maybe this emperor, someone in your life, an emperor figure, is thinking of having a communication with you, and it's going to come out of the blue. And they're going to have some really... I don't know why I keep getting the word stern. Like, they're going to be stern with you about something. It's going to be, like, very matter of fact, like, this is what it is. And you're going to be like, huh? Like... But again, just watch out for that, because you might have like a strong, stern communication with some sort of male figure in your life, older male figure, whether that's a boss, whether that's family members, your father, someone else's father, just someone that fits that description of the Emperor to you. And I feel like, guys, I don't know, because at the bottom of the deck there was the Devil, and I don't like that. So maybe there's a person that you used to deal with that's gonna be coming in with some swift ass conversation and shit, and they're gonna be watching you and seeing how you've developed, and you know, seeing where you're at now, seeing your pentacles, seeing you shine and glow and shit. You're just living it up. You're living your best life. You're just like, yes, you know. And then they see that because you have self-love now. Like, this could mean a new love for some of you coming in, possibly. See, like, okay, because all of these cards basically fell out together, right? So there's new love, new communication amongst this Emperor dude and maybe Pisces, a single Pisces, or someone that's just feeling really good about themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or this person's acting single or whatever. I don't know who your situations. You let me know in the comments. But there's going to be a situation where this person is going to come in with this communication, and you or the other person, it can go vice versa, you have this self-love for yourself now, maybe, in which like this person is looking at you like, what's going on? Like, didn't remember that this person was this opulent, you know, that was this on point with herself, because maybe it's been rough and you weren't always like that. It took you, you know, 1 through 9 to get to the 9 of Pentacles. So they're looking at you now like, I'm just going to swing in there. I'm going to swing in there. And you, with your self-love, your cup of love, standing by yourself. I don't know what your situations are, guys, but like, you might be interested in this, or you just might be completely in self-love with yourself and loved yourself enough to not be involved, right? But the reason why I didn't really like that is because the Devil was at the bottom of that shit. Now, I'm not saying the Devil can always be bad. The Devil can actually be okay in some cases, like when it denotes strong attraction, for example. But with this card and the Emperor, I don't like it. I don't know. It just seems like you're dealing with a narcissistic, overbearing asswipe, you know? Or this situation might be dripping of just negative, toxic energy that you don't basically want to deal with. And maybe that's why the Ace of Swords is here, because you're like, yo, I'm cutting this shit out. I'm not dealing with this because I'm feeling like too nice right now. I worked really hard on myself and I got to this point where I'm actually level on all levels. Like, I'm just on point. Every cylinder's running the way it should. Like, I'm not trying to go here. Maybe someone is coming back around that's wanting to tie you and like have you bound to them. You know? Who knows? Let me know in the comments. But overall, guys, July is just tying up loose ends at this point. Y'all are tying up loose ends. There's a lot going on, a lot of energies at play, and I feel like you're right at the brink of manifesting something awesome for yourselves and starting August on a wicked level, because you're on a different level now. Because you went through so many trials and tribulations, it's actually coming to the end point of, again, graduation. You graduated. Just hold on tight, Pisces, until August, because again, loose ends are going to be tied up. Karma's going to be cleared out. You're going to feel really wonky because there's a lot of energies going on and you're very susceptible, but good things are coming for you. You just need to focus on what those good things are and where your intentions lie, right? Don't let any past situations or pathologies or negative, toxic situations hold you back from what it is that you know is right for you now. right? So I'm just pulling out some Path of the Soul Destiny cards. These are the Path of the Soul Destiny cards by Cheryl Lee Harnish, and I love these cards. And I think since like there's a lot of things going on that people might need to hear these messages. This is fractal art, so it's meant to be healing when you look at them, and I just like the messages. Very uplifting. So, whew, the card, sorry, one second. The card that came up was 39. And it's Channeling Guide. You have a strong ability to communicate the messages and teachings of divine beings. Whether you are aware of it or not, you are receiving guidance and messages from those of other dimensions of existence. One of your gifts is having the ability to share these higher teachings with others. Sometimes you simply seek the words that are needed without even knowing the effect or power of what you have said. The Channeling Guide asks you that you work on fine-tuning this gift, meditate, listen, and follow the guidance you receive. So this card is basically about just realizing, again, Pisces, just like the Temperance and the Star card, I just feel like, and the Six of Wands, I feel like you know that you have these powers now, that you, like, we all have them, but you know that you can use it now. You fine-tuned it and you're aware of what it is that you can manifest, that you're starting to use that for your highest good. But you also have to keep working on it and not allowing toxic energies come in and ruin what you've learned about yourself and the power that you have, and you know, bringing you back to a negative place. The next card is Consciousness. This is a powerful card of change, not physically but mentally on the subconscious level. There is a healing of your thought processes, old patterns, and ways of being. There is a large spiritual force working with you now, helping to rebalance the mental body. You are finding greater clarity and new ways of dealing with life experiences. Your inner work has brought you here. You are in the flow of healing. This is a powerful step towards becoming and outwardly expressing your true state of being. Again, that's with the other cards that came out. With the Temperance. With the Star.